This is a Grand Volcania seed, only obtainable through the Cosmetics and Crafting tab, and considered the rarest dino seed. And today, I will be starting over with this. So how big of a fruit size can we get, and what mutations will we be able to farm on this guy? And most importantly, how much money can we make from this? There's only one way to find out. Alright, so we are back in our garden, and I have a Grand Volcania in my hand. I'm thinking of planting this guy somewhere right in these plots, and yeah, this location does look good, so I'm gonna go ahead and just plant this. Oh, the seed shop just got restocked. Might as well check what is on there. I do hope that we get some good seeds, and there is not a single good seed in stock. Might as well go ahead to the gear shop and show me what is in stock. Alright, we got 2 watering cans. I'm gonna grab these guys, and we have an advanced sprinkler too. Alright, we got 3 basic sprinklers. I'm gonna grab these guys, and now I'm gonna head back to my garden. You might be wondering that why do I have a burning bud right in the back of my garden? Well, I need this guy for a secret mutation method that our T-Rex can most likely help with. Plus, I'm also gonna spawn in the fat dinos to ramp up the speed of this crop, and hopefully we can get it big soon. Alright, so the Grand Volcania is about 90% grown right now, and just look at this fruit. It looks absolutely crazy, dude. I mean, the roots are going everywhere, and this is done. Oh my goodness, just look at these fruits on top of this guy. They look amazing. I mean, just take a look at these guys. Now, the big question is that how big can we make these guys, and what are they actually gonna be worth? But before we do all that, I got 4 primal eggs, so yeah, I'm gonna place these ones right around here. And if you do not know that what a primal egg is, it is basically a modern version of the dinosaur egg that gives you even more dinosaurs and even a tiny chance of the rainbow pack dinos. So yeah, we might just be able to get a rainbow T-Rex. The seed shop just got restocked again. I might as well check what is in stock. Oh, and we got watermelon seeds. I might as well go ahead and grab these guys. And other than that, we don't got anything that we need. Gear shop only has a basic sprinkler. I might as well check down. And no, there are not any other sprinklers in stock. So yeah, might as well grab these watering cans and head back to my garden now. And I'm gonna go ahead and place a basic sprinkler right over here and one right over here, because I wanna see that how much is the base value of this plant. The fruits do look huge, and this is a multi-harvest with 3 of these guys growing at once. Our burning bud is also fully grown. I might as well go ahead and check what is the base price of a burning bud. Alright, so here we are. I'm gonna collect this guy, and there we go. Now, Steven, tell me that how much is this worth? And a burning bud costs about 379 grand. Alright, that is a lot of money. And the burning bud did not have any mutations except the windstruck mutation and maybe the drenched mutation, I guess. So yeah, that was a pretty good haul. Now, we also do have a quest that requires us to harvest 50 strawberries, and I have done 19. This will give us a dino crate. I mean, we already have the ancient seed pack and the dino egg from this, but I kinda need this guy, because then we might just be able to get the bone blossom. So after a while, we got a tornado event, and I hope that these guys come over here, because our Grand Volcanias are still not ready to be harvested. I want this volcano to come here so bad. Come on, boy. Come on. Come right in my garden. Those gardens do not even have any fruits. I mean, this is a private server, and I do not have anyone around here. So I kind of want everything on my garden, and no tornado is coming this way. Just look at that, how big that tornado is. We might have just been able to get some twisted on this, but now we cannot, and the seed shop just got restocked. And no, not again. We did not get any good stocks. I might as well check. Oh my god, what is happening? A tornado just passed by, and I think we might have just gotten the twisted mutation on our Grand Volcania. Alright, now that is something that I wanted for a long time. And now we might be able to get some good worthy fruits out of this Grand Volcania. In a few minutes time, we'll also have the moonlit event, so yeah, that'll be good for us too. And we might just be able to get these guys moonlit, and then we might be aiming for the shock mutation. I know that it is a rare drop, but I got a secret take up my sleeve that is gonna give us the shock mutation super quickly, and then our T-Rex can finally harvest that guy. And if you look closely at the Grand Volcania plants, these guys are actually glowing. I have not seen a glowing plant in Grow a Garden for a while, but the top lid of these guys actually glows. Alright, that is something new. And we got Daisy age 33. Do something and harvest these plants. Come on, do it quickly. So Daisy, come on, go ahead and just harvest these plants. And while this is happening, I want to go ahead and plant an apple seed right around here. And yeah, there we go. What is this? A horsetail seed. I've never seen this one before. I don't know how it got into my inventory, but I'm lucky it did. And I think it is a prehistoric plant. Yeah, never really seen this guy before, but I'm gonna go ahead and plant this right next to the burning bud for some good luck. Because the burning bud actually makes the plants closer to it quite big. And it is also like a rare seed. Wait, what was this guy doing? Is he making my crops rainbow? Oh my god, he actually is. This guy is making my crops grow so fast and is also making them rainbow. Dude, this is insane. We also have these guys that are almost grown and their lid is fully glowing. I don't know what to say about this, but this looks wholesome. Our apple seeds are also kind of grown, so we might as well go ahead and plant some more seeds. I got like 3 coconut seeds, so I'm gonna go ahead and plant all of these guys right here and one right here and maybe one right over here. I might as well go ahead and plant some basic sprinklers right over here so that these guys can grow fast and good. And oh my god, the Grand Volcania is finally ready to be harvested. So I'm gonna go ahead and harvest this guy. Now the seed shop just got restocked, so before selling it, I'm gonna go ahead and check the seed shop. I hope there is a good seed in stock. And come on, Jandel, there is not a good seed in stock. So yeah, we gotta go to the sell shop. Oh, and before that, let's pay our gear shop a visit and see that what the hell is in stock. For now, we got a couple of watering cans and no sprinklers are in stock. Oh my god, a tanning mirror is in stock. I wanna get this guy. Before it gets like restocked again. And our coconuts are also becoming huge. Right now we have a Grand Volcania in hand and you can see that how big this guy actually is. This is like 4 times the size of my character, and now I'm gonna head to Steven and just give me a good price about this. So yeah, we gotta keep in mind that this is a base fruit, so it is worth about 132,000 shekels. Alright, not bad for a base fruit at all. Just imagine how much money can we make on a golden one, or maybe a rainbow and a shocked one. That would actually be insane. The horsetail is also about 58% grown, and I think it might be useful for us because after the horsetail has been crafted, I think if we can go to the cosmetics and crafting tab and get ourselves an amber spine, which takes a horsetail, a pumpkin, a cactus, and 650,000 shekels. And yeah, we are not short on shekels right now. As you can see, we got 2 billion shekels, and this was all from just harvesting that diamond volcano seed. Now I'm back in my garden, and oh my days, what is this apple? I've never seen an apple this big before, and it is huge. I think the basic sprinklers have taken their toll on the apple trees and gave me like infinite luck right now because this apple is actually huge. I wonder if like the T-Rex can devour this mutation and make our other plants big, because I think growing big plants is also a mutation, not the base value of a fruit. Or I could be completely wrong and fail miserably, but yeah, this apple is looking huge. We might just be able to get some mutations on this guy, and oh my god, what is this dino doing? I mean, I don't even have any mutations and it just applied the shocked mutation to my burning bud. And I think that because of this guy, the horsetail is growing super fast because it is a dino harvest fruit. And the dino actually eats the horsetail. So yeah, I gotta get this before our dino eats this horsetail. Just look at the fat dino. It is making our fruits like so big. Oh, we also have a golden apple coming in. Finally, something good, and the seed shop just got restocked. Might as well see that what is on there. And no good seeds are in stock. So now it's time to head to the gear shop. I hope that a master sprinkler is in stock. And there we go. Alright, we got a watering can. I'm gonna grab that. We got 3 basic sprinklers. I'm gonna grab these guys too. And a master sprinkler is not in stock. So I'm gonna head back to my garden and wait for a little while. I'm gonna AFK and then we're gonna come back after all of this is ready to be harvested. Now, I was about to go AFK, but our horsetail is fully grown and I'm gonna grab this guy real quick. And now what we can do is go back to the gear shop. Now I do have the horsetail and I wanna craft this amber spine that requires a cactus, a pumpkin, a horsetail, and 650k shekels. Takes about 30 minutes. But the problem is I don't got a cactus, neither a pumpkin right now, but I can get a lingonberry and it only requires like 3 blueberries and a horsetail. So yeah, we just might be able to get this guy. So I'm gonna click craft, and normally a lingonberry would cost about 209 robux, but we're crafting it fully for free. Plus, just look at our dino machine. Volcina. Oh my god, this guy is fully upgraded. And Barry here helped us do it all. And Graham also gives me like 4 to 5 Dynamax per animal I give him. So yeah, with this going on, we might just be able to get the Spinosaurus. Alright, so it has been about 4 to 5 hours since we last spoke, and I came here to check that if we got any mutations. And yeah, we did not get any mutations on our Grand Volcania, but what we did get is a golden apple. I mean, out of all things to get a mutation, our apple just got golden. Now, the golden mutation is a 1 in 100 chance. So yeah, getting this on an apple was absolutely insane. But for now, we're gonna go ahead and plant some more seeds. Plus, our primal eggs also have a little bit of time remaining on them, so I'm gonna go ahead and plant some seeds. So what I'm gonna do is plant these bamboo seeds. I'm gonna go ahead and make these all right over here. And yeah, now we are done. I also have this squirrel pet that, if you know, is the worst pet in all of Grow a Garden. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this one to Graham, and then in about 20 minutes we'll see that what he gives us back. And yeah, in about 20 minutes we'll get to see that what else he gives us back. I'm hoping like maybe primal eggs like 4 or 5. So yeah, here you go, Graham, just give me something good. And the DNA machine will take about 24 minutes, and that is only possible because Barry maxed it out. But for now, I'm gonna go ahead and go on a harvesting spree. I'm gonna harvest all these Grand Volcania. I'm gonna go ahead and harvest all these apples. Where did our big apple go? I swear, there was a big apple right over here. And now there is not a single apple on this tree. And now there is not a single apple on this tree. I think I might have it somewhere in my inventory. Oh yeah. Just look at how big this apple has gotten. This might just be the biggest apple I've ever seen. And I think it is almost the size of my character. Or maybe even bigger. But I'm gonna go ahead and harvest this burning bud. And there we go. It was actually quite huge. And the bamboos are not fully grown, so I'm gonna wait for them to grow, and then I'm gonna harvest them too. Oh, and before that, I actually want to see the value of this burning bud, because this actually looks insane. I mean, you can see the size of this fruit. I can't even see the upper body of my character with this. So yeah, I'm gonna head over to Stephen and just give me a good price. I think this one is bigger than the last one, so we might just get a good price on this one. And yeah, it is worth about 196 grand. Alright, that is a lot of money. And now we're back in our garden, but oh my goodness, what is this? I think the Grand Volcania just got glitched, and this might just be the biggest Grand Volcania in all of Grow a Garden. But what is happening? Why are these roots disconnected from each other? I mean, I do understand that this one is quite huge, but how is it disconnecting from the roots? Yeah, this one is connecting, but this one is disconnected. I think we might have just found a new glitch in Grow a Garden. But now let's just head to the sell shop and sell all of our inventory. I think we can make something about from like $5 million to like $10 million. So I'm gonna click on sell, and we made about $1 million. Alright, that is not bad for a first haul at all. And are you kidding me? We got another golden apple. Can you believe it? 2 golden apples in a row. We did not get a Grand Volcano golden. We didn't get a Burning Bud golden. But the one thing that does get golden is a freaking damn apple. But let's just see that how much is this apple actually worth. And to compare it, I want to grab a normal apple too. So there we go. These guys are pretty much the same size. So I'm going to go ahead and firstly check this normal apple's value. And there you go, Steven. Just give me a good price. And it is worth about 352 shekels. Not bad for an apple. It is actually a good money making method. Now for our gold apple, that is 3.333 kilograms. So yeah, just give me a fair price, and it is worth about $6,700. Alright, that is a lot for a single apple. That is a lot of money for a single apple. Now the golden mutation actually gives you a multiplier of about 20. So yeah, this one was epic. And I think the roots of this Grand Volcania are now actually starting to connect. And now I'm gonna head over to the gear shop to see that what we have in stock. I hope we have something good right now, and we got nothing good. We only have 2 basic sprinklers and, oh no, 3 basic sprinklers actually, and 2 watering cans. Alright, that wasn't even that bad of a stock. Oh wait, why the hell is this machine red? I've never seen a red machine before, people. If you have seen it, comment down below. And I didn't even submit a pet. Why has it started mutated all of a sudden? Now, I do not know that, but I think that something really, really crazy is about to happen happen in the next couple of minutes. So make sure to watch this video to the end. And for now, our garden is like pretty normal. We got like 3 pets hanging around, and we got a couple of bamboos. This one is actually quite smaller, and our burning bud is not fully grown right now because we just took it out. I mean, I did hear that 2 burning buds can grow at the same time, but in my burning bud, that is actually not the case because only one is growing at a singular time. I don't know why is that happening, but I cannot seem to grow 2 burning buds together. What is this brain thing right next to my T-Rex? Oh, the fat dino also has it. I don't know what it is, but the abilities are about to refresh, and these guys are all low on hunger, so I think I might have something to feed them all. Yes, we are gonna grab some apples, and I'm gonna go ahead and feed this golden apple to our T-Rex for 2% hunger. If that was a golden lab, it would have thanked me by getting me some seeds, but the T-Rex is the T-Rex, so yeah, we can't do anything about it, and we don't even have any mutations in our garden, so yeah, can't really blame that guy for it. But finally, after a lot of waiting, we have gotten this fruit to connect, and oh my goodness, I think that this one is gonna go for a lot of money. I mean, just look at its size, and we don't even have a third one yet. I don't know why is this happening, but wait, what the hell is this? A mini Grand Volcania? What? We actually got a bigger one, and then they gave us a smaller one too. So yeah, I think that was our punishment for getting the bigger Grand Volcania, and now we also have the smaller one. Come on, it's so tiny, but I will grab this and see that how much is this worth. Yeah, this is a lot smaller than what we had before. Alright, so let's just see that how much is this worth. So about 63 grand. Alright, now that is not bad. Actually, that is pretty bad because it is the lowest value of this fruit. And I might just go ahead and harvest all of these bamboos. Then I'm gonna head over to the sell shop and sell all my inventory. I don't need any money right now because I already have $1.9 billion, almost to 2 bill right now. And all those bamboos just went for 80 grand. So yeah, I'm not interested in them anymore. But what I am interested in is going to the gear shop and seeing that what the hell is in stock. Alright, so this stock is looking pretty normal for now. But oh my goodness, we got a master sprinkler in stock. Dude, this is actually insane. I'm gonna grab this really quickly, and now you know where this is going. I'm gonna go ahead, climb this burning bud, and hopefully it is ready to harvest, but it is actually not. But now that we have a master sprinkler, we can actually make our Grand Volcina super big, and also our burning bud like super big. So yeah, the seed shop just got restocked. I might as well check that what the hell is in stock, and nothing of our matter is actually in stock. So we might as well go to the gear shop again, and if we're lucky, we might just have another master sprinkler in stock. But no luck this time, no luck this time, and no luck with any of the sprinklers this time. But we can get a watering can, and then we gotta head back to our garden and see that what can we do with this burning bud and this Grand Volcina. Alright, so both of these are not ready to be harvested yet, so yeah, I might as well go AFK for a while, and then I'm gonna come back and harvest both of these guys. And we might as well go ahead and check the pet shop because I haven't done this for a while, and a common egg is in stock and nothing else really. But wait, we can actually now buy a bug egg with 150 Robux? Dude, that is insane. It rarely got in stock, but now we can finally buy it. That would actually be so insane because the bug egg can give you a caterpillar, a snake, a giant ant, a praying mantis, and just a 1% chance of giving you a dragonfly. And to craft a lightning rod, we'll need a basic, advanced, and godly sprinklers, and also 500,000 shekels, which will not be that hard to get because we already have about $253 million. So I'm gonna hop back to my garden and go on a full harvesting spree, except for this bamboo, because I have actually favorited this, and our apple seeds have also grown by a lot. And oh my god, we actually have our rainbow apple right over here. So what I'm gonna do is actually wait for another mutation spray, and then what we're gonna do is actually harvest all of these fruits. So I'm gonna go ahead and get a dragon fruit, a sugar apple, and this sun-dried sugar apple. I actually do not know that how much is this worth, but I'm hoping that somewhere between around $5 to $6 million. So here we go. Let's just grab this sugar apple, and oh my god, a sandstorm event has just started. So yeah, we just gotta go to the sell shop, and now we're gonna check out how much this wet plus sun-dried sugar apple is actually gonna cost. Here I am, Stephen, so just give me a good price, just give me a good price. And how much is this actually worth? About $6.2 million. Now, as you can see in our inventory, we have gotten a couple of items like the godly sprinkler, the night staff, and even the favorite tool. And what I'm most excited about are these watering cans. I mean, we have over 290 of them, so you can guess. Now, I'm actually waiting if some of my sugar apples or some of my bell peppers actually get sandstorm on them. Our tanning mirror has actually turned gold. I'm wondering if the same mutation actually applies to dinosaurs, because this dinosaur is actually big, and if it gets shocked or something else, it is gonna be insane. I actually want to pick up this bell pepper so bad, but I know that I just can't, because I'm actually waiting for some more mutations like the sandy or maybe, just maybe, the sun-dried. Now what I'm gonna do is actually go to the gear shop and click craft. Alright, so here we are, and I'm actually gonna craft a lightning rod, and to craft this we'll need a basic, advanced, and godly sprinkler. So I'm actually gonna click craft over here, and then I'm gonna see that what do we have in the gear shop. Now here I am at the gear shop, and I'm actually gonna check that what is in stock. So let us see, and Eloise, just give me something good. Alright, so we do not have anything that we need. I actually want a master sprinkler because it will actually last for about 10 minutes. And now I'm actually hopping back to my garden to see that what have we gotten, and oh my god, our garden has actually grown humongous. I mean, you can just see that how big is this traveler's fruit seed actually gotten. I thought we actually had a golden tanning mirror, or maybe it just happened from the sand because we actually had a sandstorm during that. And what I'm gonna do right now is actually climb on top of these and try to harvest this traveler's fruit that is actually sandy. So yeah, I'm actually gonna go ahead and collect this, and now I'm gonna go to the sell shop. Now this traveler's fruit seed is actually over like 20 kilograms, more than the elephant ears. So I'm gonna go to the sell shop, and Steven, just tell me that how much is this actually worth. Alright, so this traveler's fruit seed is actually worth over $329,000. Now to put that into comparison with the candy blossom, a single candy blossom is worth about like 60 grand, and if we get this mutation on that, it is actually gonna be worth like 90 grand. So when comparing with that, the moon blossom and the traveler's fruit seed are actually a much better option. Now our garden is actually looking pretty empty, and I want to get some cosmetics for it. So what I have right over here is actually 14 July 4th crates that I'm gonna place right next to this bamboo seed. Alright, so now it might actually be time to hatch another egg. So we're gonna click on this common egg, and let's see that what do we have. Alright, so we actually have gotten a golden lab. And now the same thing with the other egg. Let's see what do we get over here, and I'm hoping for another golden lab. Alright, and we have actually gotten a bunny. I've never actually gotten a bunny before, so I do not know that what they do. So what I'm gonna do is actually place one over here, and then we'll see that what these actually do. But before I do that, I'll actually have to get rid of a dinosaur, so I'm gonna pick Jade up, and then I'm actually gonna go ahead and grab the bunny from our inventory. Here is the bunny. And now let's just place it right over here. Alright bunny, so what do you do? So the bunny actually eats a carrot for a 1.35x value bonus, but we do not have any carrots over here. So what I'm gonna do is actually pick the bunny back up, and I'm gonna place our dinosaur again. But before I do that, I actually want to go to the dino shop and submit all of our pets. What is this guy doing with a lightning rod? I think I gave him this lightning rod, and he has actually kept it since that amount of time. But before I actually submit a dinosaur egg, I want to do something else. The pet egg shop has just gotten restocked, and oh my god, we actually have a golden egg in stock. So what I'm gonna do over here is actually come quickly and buy this egg, because it actually has a chance of giving us a starfish, a seagull, and even a crab. So should I buy it or should I not buy it? Because this purchase could actually waste over 1,000,000 shekels, or maybe, just maybe, if we get a crab, we can get ourselves a really good mutation. So let's just click on buy, and now I have actually gotten a basic egg. But before I hop back to my garden and place it, I want to submit things, and first thing I want to do is actually submit this dog. So here you go. Take this pet real quick, and I want to see that what pets can we actually get from this dog. Alright, so I'm actually back in my garden, and you might be wondering that how did I get this dinosaur. Now I do know that this is the most rare dinosaur in all of Grow a Garden, but the way I got it is actually insane. But before I tell you that, I want to harvest my whole garden. So I'm actually gonna go over here really quickly and harvest all of these fruits. I mean, almost all of our bell peppers are shocked, even this red one. So what I'm gonna do is actually grab this bell pepper and see that how much is this actually gonna be worth. Alright, so the bell pepper does look like it's worth a lot, but the only thing that we'll see is from Stephen. So here I am at the sell shop, and now let's just see that how much is this actually worth. Alright, so the bell pepper is worth over $600,000. That is actually more than what we got from the beanstalks. No, we actually got like 4 million from the beanstalks. So yeah, that is actually more than the bell pepper. Now I did say that I was gonna wait on it, but it hasn't gotten any mutation, and it's been like 4 hours since we said that. So I'm actually gonna go over here real quick and grab this Ember Lily and see that what it is actually worth. Alright, so here is our Ember Lily, and it is actually cloud touched. So I'm gonna grab this real quick, and I do not know that how much is this actually gonna be worth. I don't even know the base price of Ember Lily. So yeah, this is gonna come as a surprise for us all. So yeah, this is actually gonna come as a surprise for us all. Alright, so here is our Ember Lily, and this is actually looking huge. I mean, this is actually cloud touch, and you can see all the mutations that are coming out of this thing. And you can actually see all the mutations that are coming out of this thing. Now Stephen, just tell me that how much is this Ember Lily actually worth? Alright, just give me a fair price, and is actually worth over 300,000 shekels. I can't believe that, because if we have gotten the shocked mutation on this, it would have been worth like over $300 million. So yeah, I'm actually working on that, and I might just be getting it because the gear shop has just gotten restocked. So we're gonna walk over there. I actually will grab a wrench this time because I'm actually getting tired of walking. Alright, so here we are at the gear shop, and let's just see what is in stock. And right now we actually have a watering can in stock. Alright, not bad. And I'm actually gonna get a recall wrench too. Pet shop is actually gonna reset itself in about 12 minutes, and I'm actually gonna wait for that because the next reset is actually gonna get ourselves a bug egg. But before I do that, I actually have a little surprise for y'all, because we actually have a dino egg right now, and what I'm gonna do is actually place this dinosaur egg right over here. And the waiting time on this is about 4 hours and 10 minutes, so I suppose that we can actually wait that long. Alright, so we are actually back, and our garden is looking huge. I mean, you can see it, but I'm not actually gonna go ahead and give you a tour of it yet. What I'm gonna do is actually go to the seed shop, because we actually have some new seeds in stock. And what I'm gonna do is actually buy a lot of these. I've actually bought over 18 bamboo seeds. And you might be wondering that why have I bought these. So there's actually a single bamboo in my garden right now, which is actually worth over like $4 million. Plus we have a couple of crates of July 4th that can be obtained in about like 15 minutes. So what I'm gonna do right now is actually get ourselves some bamboo seeds and some mushroom seeds that we're gonna place right in this yard. So here are our bamboo seeds, and I'm gonna start placing them one by one. I just hope that these can all be fitted within this garden. So what we're gonna do is actually place all of these right over here, and I'm hoping that we actually get a really large bamboo, and then we might just get a shock or maybe even a celestial mutation on it, because we actually have a star collar right on the ground. Now what I'm actually gonna do is plant some of these mushroom seeds, because this is actually looking crazy, but I really do not know where I put this. So what I'm gonna do is actually just place them like at the end. I do know that mushrooms do grow in different colors, so we're gonna place them a little bit apart. And now our mushroom seeds have all been planted. Now I do know that I have about 23 of these seeds left, but I do not actually have any space where I can plant them. Plus our bamboos are also getting like pretty huge. Like this bamboo is only about like 25% grown, and it is actually looking huge. Now this is how our garden looks so far, but what I'm gonna do is actually gonna be insane, because we're actually gonna get some cosmetics like out of these crates, and then we're gonna decorate our garden and make it the biggest and the best garden in all of Grow a Garden. Alright, so we are actually back about after 5 hours, and our garden is looking like pretty huge. Even our bamboo is also worth like about $8.9 million now. So yeah, we're gonna get a lot of money on this if we get like a couple more mutations, and also these bamboos have grown like a lot. Plus our mushroom seeds have grown a lot in the past couple of years. Plus our mushroom seeds have also grown like a lot in the past couple of hours, and we have also gotten a cloud touch mutation on this bamboo, but I'm still not gonna harvest it because I think that we can maybe just maybe get the shock mutation and then hatch this dino egg and get a shocked dinosaur, because that would actually be insane. I mean, we do have a really big dino over here, but this is not something that I want. I actually want a T-Rex right now because those are like the best dinosaur pets in game. So what we're gonna do is actually harvest all of this side, and let's see that how much money can we actually make from this. Now I'm actually not gonna harvest this elephant ear right over here because what I want to do with this is actually get some mutations. So here is our favorite tool, and let's just apply this to this elephant ear. I also kind of want to favorite a sugar apple, so yeah, I'm gonna click on this one. This is actually a sun-dried one, so yeah, maybe we can get a shocked mutation and even like a sun-dried mutation like X2. So yeah, that would actually help us a lot. Alright, so now I have actually favorited every single fruit that I wanted to, and the seed shop has just gotten restocked, so we might as well check that what is on there. Alright, so nothing good is actually in stock, so we're gonna go back to our garden. And now before I actually harvest all of these fruits, what I kind of want to do is actually hatch this dino egg, because I know that we're all excited for this. And what I want to do is actually place some bamboo seeds around it, because I've actually heard that if you place eggs near rare plants, they grow like super fast.